Hi.
Hello everyone, and welcome to UKSG Winter 2021. Specifically for this run, that is Might and Magic Clash of Heroes HD, run by Yumetsubasach, and accompanied here by Wired Wiki. So take it away now.
Yeah, hi, it's me again. I did Tetris Attack on Friday. Let's see if RNG is gonna be bad again, but well, we will see. Also, Wiki, say hi.
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 So yeah, he's gonna commentate on for me because it's a lot of things to do. Also, yeah, there is no sound right now, so I would say let's jump into the run.
Yes,
Uh,
you ready for this?
I'm not ready, but let's do this. So yeah, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. So, Might and Magic Clash of Heroes is not your regular Might and Magic. It's not an RPG. Well, it's kind of an RPG, but it's not a normal RPG. It's a puzzly RPG where we have a match 3 game. Yeah, I'm gonna mainly focus on actually playing the game, or at least trying to do so. And Wiki is gonna try commentating on whatever not so favorable things I'm gonna do in the game.
Trying to commentate is probably the best way to say it. No, but basically what you may said, it's a match 3 game. So if you line up 3 units vertically, you'll create an attack formation, which will charge for a couple of turns and will then attack the opponent. If you do it in a horizontal way, it will create a wall, so you have a little bit of defense. Obviously, because we want to go fast, we want to create as much attack formations as possible. And there are a couple of tricks you can do. If you have 2 combinations of the same color that launch on the same turn, they will get I believe, a length boost. So they will be, once they launch, they will get a little bit more powerful. But you can also, what Yume is doing here with the yellows, you can also fuse them together. So basically, they will still charge at the same turn you have set the first attack formation, but the attack will be doubled. So those are a couple of strats that we use to go fast through these fights.
Okay, that's kind of unfortunate there.
Yeah. So the opponent actually called reinforcements, and the reinforcements, the way they spawn is completely random, and sadly they spawn, a couple of them spawned right in front of his attack formation. So he had a little bit of defense there. While the units give a little bit of defense, so you may couldn't kill him in one turn.
Yeah, it's fine though. Turns are still kind of fast at the start of the game. Later on, they tend to take a bit longer, especially if CPUs sometimes don't know what they want to do. Like derp around for 20 seconds. They're just like, am I gonna go this lane or this lane or this lane? Then in the end, do nothing.
Yeah, the way the CPI works sometimes, or the AI, whatever you want to call it, it's like really weird sometimes. Sometimes they just can't make up their minds, like, oh, then I'll do nothing after 20 seconds of considering stuff.
It's really weird. I don't know if it just happens to have that long to calculate the turn they want to do in the background, and it's just gonna do something in the meantime, or what exactly is the deal with it. So now, best part of the game, hide and seek, kinda. Okay, it has good music at least. Let's be honest with that one. So yeah, we have to wait so that these guys are not in a lane with me, so that I can actually walk there. This one is fairly easy to understand because they just go one counterclockwise every time. The next one, for the first time, is a bit weirder if you see the pattern they go with, but yeah. So let's see if I can actually get the tile skip here after the fight, because there's actually a skip that you can do here when you get the archers. I don't know if you knew about that, Wiki.
I think I did. Not Untitled Chapter. It has been a while since I've played this game, honestly.
Fear. Okay. This doesn't look like it's gonna go favorable for me at all. Oh boy. Oh, let's do a backup immediately here and get the White Knights on the right side fully. Well, not fully charged. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I was completely banking on stuff staying here on the far right side. But I think yeah, that's the thing. He wants to actually get reinforcements right now, but he can't because he doesn't have any reinforcements, so he's just gonna derp around there for a bit.
Yeah, this happens sometimes. This usually happens when there's like one unit left or something like that. They might just do nothing.
Yay!
Sometimes it works. Sometimes they delete the one unit and then call another reinforcements for
Yeah.
no apparent reason.
Yep. So, I'm gonna get the next unit, which are the archers. Oh, I didn't get to skip. The first time I did that by accident, I was like, did I just softlock the game because the game is a bit wonky with such things? I think you very much feel me on that, Vicky.
Oh yes, this game is not stable by any means. Well, I mean it runs, but there's certain stuff that just completely breaks it if you don't watch out.
Like having too much walls that just get generated after you start your turn, but actually do not do a turn yet. I think if you generate like 3 or 4 walls with that, or just things that match up, the game is just gonna freeze. It's just gonna be like, okay, I think I had enough of this, bye. So yeah.
Do you remember the soft lock you have in the Fort campaign, the 8-1? Like if you walk too fast into the portal, it just completely...
yeah.
The game is just like, nope, I'm gonna quit now. It just completely closes off.
Well, at least it gives you an error message.
True.
So, it's time for gimmick fights. Woohoo!
Yes, everyone's favorite. So in this fight, you're not beating an opponent. You have to hit the shields in a specific order. I believe it's
blue, green,
red.
red.
Oh, blue, green, red? Okay.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I don't like this. I think I can save this though.
You can, but it's gonna take a little bit more time.
I can do the archers on the far right side and hope that these are gonna get through. Then just do the white ones on the opposite side of the golden ones here.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good, I would say.
Yeah. Actually. Can cause reinforcements though. The thing is, I have to start over from the blue one if the archers don't get through. Okay, good. Now I just should not die from not doing anything anymore. Because I've done that in the past. Just like skipping turns to be faster, but then not realizing that I'm actually getting booped. Is kind of stupid. But yeah, we got this. Just gotta skip one more turn here. Doing this with the so what the ability that we've not seen yet, the shield that Godric has. I think it's random when it releases where it starts.
True.
I think I once got the pattern out of that. It was like.
Yeah, no, it's. I know what you mean. It's completely like. So what happens? Every character in this game, every main character in this game, has like a special ability, and in this one, Godric's ability is creating a wall, and that wall is basically to tank damage. But if you survive, I believe 1 or 2 turns. I believe it's 1 actually. If you survive a turn.
Yeah.
What?
It's just on the next turn.
Yeah, it's just on the next. So if your wall survives the next turn, then it will shoot. It will basically shoot the wall towards your opponent, but it's completely random where it shoots first because you have like 8 squares where it can shoot from left to right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's completely random which one shoots first, and if you get that pattern, that's extremely lucky, I would say.
It is. It certainly is. So we got our third small unit, which is the Spearman. And I got a beautiful pattern here. I think, yeah, he cannot do blue ones immediately on the right side, so I think we should be good.
Yes, and another thing to talk about here, this is another gimmick fight, by the way. You have to hit both of the... what are those switches?
Let's
call them
call
switches,
it
whatever.
switches, yeah. Sure.
Yeah. You need to hit both of the switches at the same turn in order to open the door, and that's how you win the fight. But it's also time to talk about the difference in units. Because the swordsmen are, in this campaign, the swordsmen are the strongest units, as in the most attack power. But the spearmen actually have the ability that if they go through idle units, so units that are not charged, and they can kill them, then they won't lose any damage. Which is really good for this fight. Oh, well, that wall is not that good for this fight.
No. I don't like what happened there at all.
Yeah, so this is where the heavy RNG part comes in. Sometimes the NPC can just be extremely lucky with the reinforcements they get, and that stuff happens.
Okay, I have one more turn to do some defense there. But yeah, this is quite unfortunate. I'm just gonna look at this once, just to be sure.
Yeah, so what you made there, he created an attack and a wall formation at the same time, which means you gain an extra turn. Because you basically did a 2-in-1. So those are also strats you can use to enhance your gameplay, basically.
Okay, I cannot complain about RNG anymore now.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I was about to say. That was some good RNG.
Yep. But yeah, that he trolled me because I thought he's not gonna do anything good on the right side to actually defend my stuff, but they got that wall, damn it. Well, yeah, lots of RNG. So, we finally get the one big boy unit that we are gonna use.
Yeah, so besides the regular units you get, you also get elite units, champion units, and one hidden unit. We're not gonna see the hidden unit, I guess, in this one. We're not even gonna see the champion unit, I believe. No, we're just gonna stick with this one. So here we have the knights, and what the knights do is they are pretty much a powerhouse, but also one of their ability is they have a shield that's 50% of their regular damage. So as you can see now on the opponent's side, they have a knight charging at 13, which means you need to do at least 20 damage to beat it. What did you say?
I'm gonna retreat here because that's not worth it.
Yeah, sometimes the RNG is just not in your favor, and you can just the best thing to do is immediately bail out and hope for better RNG entering the battle again.
Okay, that's a good one. Can get behind this. charging knight is not too bad. Especially because I can make my own charging knight here. Okay, so yeah, so the strat from here on out basically is... no, don't go there, damn it. Well, that would also be a strat that I would actually like. But, the game is like, no. So yeah, like from here on out it would be the best if you can get a spearman unit to charge up right behind the knight so that the spearmen actually take out all of the trash units in a way. But yeah, that's not really working out here right now. I don't mind this going through. Yeah, this knight on the right side is a bit in my way and I don't like that. What are we gonna do about this? I mean, I can tank one of these, but...
It's definitely not ideal.
Oh no, I cannot tank it. Ha!
Oof. Well, that happens.
Oh damn. Okay, continue. Okay, yeah. RNG is not in my favor so far this round. Now I have too good of a board to actually not do this.
Did you actually see that setup from the opponent?
Yeah, but look at my setup.
Wow. Yeah, your setup is not too shabby as well.
Especially, yeah, I think. Yeah, I get a sweet chain on the gold knight and 2 chain on the white knight. So this is how this game should look.
Yeah, pretty much everything is chained together at this point, which is incredibly good for Yume, because every linked formation will do additional bonus damage for every... Like, it will do extra attack for every charging unit that's there. The more links you have, the more damage everyone does, basically.
Yeah, also this time the golden boy from him is not linked up with anything, so... Pretty good here, I'd say. But yeah, just in case. The white formation that I have there, charging in chain, sadly has to go. That's fine, because that's just a little bit of damage there.
And you still have the triple chain on the yellows.
Yeah.
That should be okay, I guess.
I think that should give me about a 30 on the big boy. No, it's 6. Right, I'm still low level stamp. But yeah,
It should be enough with the white knight. Yeah, exactly.
So, gotta change formation real quick again to only have the spearman, because I think here it's the best. Best to do it.
I mean, I heard you like gimmick fights.
Yeah, yay. So this is by far the worst gimmick fight, except for the ones in Nadia, but there it's more because Nadia's units are really bad. Okay, you can shoot on that lane. I don't really care too much. So yeah, you're fighting under this bridge, and these archers can go wherever they please to go. Either be behind the bridge or be in one of the holes there. Okay, they actually are playing into my hands here. If there is no one on the lane where the knight is charging, this is gonna be done. Of course, I had to say anything. Okay.
Isn't it always that way?
Yeah, it's always that way. Okay. In case he decides to go over there, I guess.
I think you should be safe right now.
I should be doing pretty good, yeah. Except one thing. He now decides to go to the far left. But yeah, this is just playing cat and mouse basically. But we are done. So they need like I think it's 2 turns to charge up their attack. So you could go with the archers here, but I really do not like the archer unit. And also with the big boys, you have so much stuff that is in the way to actually do things efficiently sometimes. That I think this makes more sense because it's just more consistent with this return charges.
I mean, not only that, there's also this thing that only the units you use will get EXP.
Yep.
So if you're using only archers, for example, that will miss out on the EXP for the spearman, which can be a run killer later in the run. You want to give, like, the units you're going to use for the most time, you want to level them up as much as possible in the beginning.
Yep. So we're gonna buy the Griffin unit, but not use it. Except I made a mistake right now, but I don't think so.
Yeah,
also,
so
we never really talked about the item that I picked up at the start, the Lion's Mane. Is it the Lion's Mane?
it is. We should talk about that. That's just the 50% fusion, right?
Yeah, it's 50% higher damage on fused units. Also, this is already done. I don't really have anything to do in this fight anymore. This is done.
This is the perfect setup. So, what we just talked about, you may pick up the Lion's Mane like in the beginning of the run, which gives an extra 50% bonus on fused units. And look at the 2 white knights that are just lined up there. It's just nothing going on. That's just, yeah.
No, you don't. Okay, it should still be good, but this didn't have to happen.
I mean, they have to, but it's quite convenient.
Yeah.
But yeah, also the reason we pick up the Griffins is because we actually need a Griffin to enter the tournament. We don't have to use it, we just need it.
Yep. So I'm actually gonna let his units deal damage to me, which gets me the shield up. Are you kidding me? Oh no, it's gonna be gone. Good thing that I did the Goldie Boys here at the start.
Yeah, so this is basically why the Spearmen are so good, because as long as it's not walls, there is an ability that it also works for walls, or an artifact, I should say. But if there's something against the Spearmen that don't have the defense the Spearmen have in attack, they won't take any damage, so they can just run through and kill everything else, which is really, really good.
Of course I needed the wall for 1 HP. Oh, dear. Okay. So, now we are finally gonna see some different units. Not on my end, but on the opponent's end. These are the units that you usually see in the Nadia campaign, mainly, because you actually play these units. Nice. Well, not that. But all of the other things that I see are pretty nice. Can do that. Let's do it like this. So yeah, the wizard on the right side is kind of annoying. I don't really want that guy in the face.
Yeah, so what the wizards do, if they attack and they hit one idle unit, it will instantly kill all the units that are like touching that unit. So if you have like a field of idle units, all of them will be gone. And that also counts for elite and champion units.
Yep. Okay, this fight is gonna take a bit longer than I would like to. But I still think this is going to go nicely. Also, I hate the gremlins. I really do hate them. So, okay, we don't have anything that can chain with that, so that's good. Am I gonna get... I'm gonna get my this turn easily. We really don't have anything to use it with though, but can still try getting through somewhere. I think it's either 3 I'm sure, or 4 at this point. Boy. Well, I guess. That works.
Do we have time for a quick message?
Of course, feel free.
Thank you. I just wanted to take a quick minute to remind everyone that UKSG is raising money to support Crisis, which is a charity supporting people out of homelessness for good. They achieve this through education, training, and support with housing, employment, and health support. And it's amazing so far that we've reached over $2,040 towards this amazing cause. And I'm thinking, could we reach 2.1k soon? I'm sure we certainly can. How about starting a quick donation train? Let's see how quickly we can get to 2.1k. That would be epic.
Ooh, okay, that nearly ended badly there. Yeah. Actually didn't need the damage from the shield here, luckily. Because that always takes a little bit of time. But yeah, these units in general are kind of weak. They are pretty gimmicky, gotta give them that, but it's not the strongest units, especially when they are low level than we fought against right now. And yeah, now comes the strat into play that I was talking about earlier, where we like really want to have things in play for us. I don't think if he's gonna stay there, he's gonna stay here. That's not good. So yeah, I really want to have combos where I have the spearmen going in first and following up the knights. Because, as you see, all of these units have standard defense of 3. And that standard defense of 3 is, I think it's the highest for normal small units, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Actually... Why did he take the green away there?
I have no idea. He's been getting reinforcements for just one guy as well, like twice already. I don't know what he's doing. AI doing AI stuff, I guess.
I guess. Okay. Do you want to see completely overpowered spearmen?
Yes, we always want to.
Okay.
So
Good.
watch carefully next turn what's going to happen with the attack units of Yume. Because you see the Spearmen are charging behind the Knight, and they will just clear the way so the Knight can do its full damage.
Well,
And that's
or
also
not.
what we really want to use, especially with the Spearmen. Although the walls kinda
It's
I
not
don't
that.
think it actually matters at this point because of the walls.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Sure.
Awesome, thank you. We've got $20 from Leaf saying, I tried Clash of Heroes on a whim and ended up enjoying it a lot. So nice to see it at one of your wonderful events. Thank you so much for your donation, Leaf. We really appreciate it. And that means we're indeed getting closer to that $2.1K for Crisis. So thank you so much once again.
Yes, thank you. So this is gonna take a bit longer than I would actually love this to go. Because I kind of have to defend against this guy. I don't really have to actually. But this differently. But I just wanted to be sure. Because I got burned by things not going how they're supposed to go in my head way too often. I think Wiki knows that feel.
Ah, definitely. And also, so what did called the Death Knight? Is it called the Death Knight, or is it?
I forgot. I forgot their name because I never used them.
I think it's actually the Death Knight. Let's go with that. Whatever. But what it does is it basically takes HP, quote unquote HP attack, from charging units on the opponent's side. So as long as you don't have anything charging, it doesn't power up, which is kind of interesting. But you kind of want to have units charging. So it's a really weird one. But the more attack formations you have standing there charging, the more it takes away from random stuff. So it's not taking away from just one or two formations.
Yeah. Also, for the knights, it doesn't really matter that much because it's just gonna go into their shield.
Yeah, and that's one part where their special ability comes into play.
Okay, that's the tournament done. Now we have a little bit of sequences where we have to walk around, so Kastrov, if you have something to tell the people again, now it's also be a very good time.
All right, absolutely. Perhaps I can remind everyone that beyond this amazing UKSG winter event that is going on right now, in just a couple of weeks, there is the main ESA Winter 2021 that is also going to be happening on this channel. So definitely in the month of February, you'll have lots of speedrunning content to look forward to. But when it comes to UKSG, although it is the final day, you still have more things to look forward to. So this includes, for instance, if you look among the bid wars that are left, you've got the Pokemon Red and Blue Charizard name. And it is quite competitive, but with a big lead on the name Big Idiot with $200, then followed by Butters at $50, Snom at $50, Mr. Anderson at $40, and Kizarin $10. This will be later today, but as we're getting closer and closer to it, you might want to take a look at this one now. Thank you.
So, we are where the plot starts to thicken, literally. So, yeah, the guy with a little bit of good bacon around the hips is the guy that is actually making things go bad in this campaign. Basically, is like brainwashing, well, could kind of see he's brainwashing the people around here. And yeah, he's in cahoots with the demons that we are fighting right now. Which, well, all of these are tied to Lord Bloodcrown is his name, which, yeah, is the main villain of this game. Who seeks for the demons to come out of Shan, where they live right now, and wreak havoc in the world that we know.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me of the lore in this game. I kind of forgot.
I'm actually surprised as well that I know that.
Yes, but honestly, like we had a donation before saying that they really enjoyed playing this game, especially as a casual thing. If you love puzzle games, I would definitely recommend this game. Seeing the speedrun might go a little bit fast and like, what's happening? Oh my god, what's going on? But trust me, like if you play it casually, it's really a fun experience, honestly.
Yeah, it's really immersive. The story is written a little bit cheesy, but also really good in my opinion. And yeah, it's all out a pretty good experience. Sometimes, like something that we didn't see in this run, there are also like puzzle stages where you have a certain amount of turns and you have to solve a puzzle in that time, or with these turns that you get. I think this is one of the few runs where we actually do not use any of these.
I'm thinking.
Because
I know.
Fiona
Yeah.
and Aiden have some puzzles that we do. Because it
Yeah,
just gives very much needed experience.
And I think for Aiden it also gives you the artifact. Do we still use that artifact?
I do.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know about you, but it's the
I think I do, yeah.
the whip, the thorn whip
Yes,
that you get there.
exactly.
Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. So yeah, I just want to have the left side walled because there's a lot of stuff that I cannot really defend over there. Stuff on the right I don't really care too much about because I can just wall some of that damage with the horseman, horsey, knight, call him whatever you want. I still take a little bit of damage on the one, but that's fine.
Yes, also one thing to talk about, we didn't discuss this yet, but idle units are, you have infinite idle units, but the elite and champion units are actually limited. If once you may press this shift, you can see on the right side you have like a number next to the elite unit, and that means you only have that specific yeah, there, right there. So you have 6 out of 10. So you can have a maximum of 10 knights, like in your, I don't know, even in your reinforcements. Let's call it that. And if it dies, so if it, that means if it's destroyed before it attacks, whether it's in idle or in attacking formation, you will lose that. You will lose that unit. So you have to rebuy or regain it again. I think there are chests where you, no, they're not chests where you can get it. You can only get.
No, I also don't know outside of Aiden where you actually get units in the middle of the game, just like that. So yeah.
I think in some campaigns, indeed, there are certain NPCs that refill them for free. I think only once or twice. But other than that, you need to gain resources and buy them from their statues.
Yeah, sounds about right. I know in the Nadia campaign there is one guy that always refills them. Okay.
I think I know which one you mean, yeah. Okay.
This one got a little bit too much in my way there on the right side, but it's still fine. So, we have one more fight for the demons of the east.
Yeah, you're pretty much going through a gauntlet before you're heading up to the boss of this chapter. I think in between there's still one more fight.
Yeah, there are the traitor guards at the end. I don't know, I just call them the traitor guards. I don't know. Well, what's the deal with them actually? This does not look like I want this to look.
It's gonna create another wall, which gives him an extra turn, because he charged the knight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the L shape here.
So he's gonna remove one unit there, gets an attack and a wall formation, so he gets another extra turn as well. Which is pretty neat. Extra turns can be really useful at sometimes, especially now where you can chain stuff together.
Just hoping that he doesn't get any second horse charged up. Can take this one. I actually am not sure if that unit over here is gonna survive. I don't think so. Is it worth it burying you out? No, they have exactly enough. Okay, the horse is gonna be on its own. That's fine.
Yeah, so
I still have to go for safety here, though.
yeah, so the reason Yume is concerned about the horses is the horse's ability, or at least they're actually called the nightmares. But their ability is if one is charging, if one is attacking, every nightmare that is charging will attack with it. It will be less powerful than being fully charged, but it will still attack. So if you have like 3 or 4 charging nightmares, it's just a devastating blow right away.
I'm just gonna go happy-go-lucky with the shield here.
I don't even think you need the shield.
No, but it's actually gonna kill him faster. Because the shield now at this charge is 4.
True.
So I'm saving 1 turn.
Look at the 3 nightmares charged. It's just worthless.
Yeah. That was what was scary about all of this. But yeah, got through that one. Okay. Second to last fight. I don't know why I call them traitors. I think there is something in the story about it, why I call them like this, but yeah. These are supposed to be guards of the king, but they actually work for Carlisle. That's the guy with a lot of bacon. This is looking juicy.
Yeah, I would say this is looking pretty good so far. Oh, look at the setup that your opponent is doing right there. So it's gonna set up an L formation that creates another attack formation with the whites on the 3rd row, which is gonna give your opponent a couple of attacks, or a couple of turns. Yeah, that one.
Oh my god! Okay,
Well, that can happen sometimes.
I think I still have the upper hand here, though.
I would say yes, because his Griffin is not charging yet.
I actually do not really care about his Griffin. Him concentrating on the Griffin would actually have been way better, because I wouldn't have that much crud in my way.
Fair enough.
I think I actually have to save this unit. Okay.
bad.
If that griffin wouldn't be in my face there, I would have actually gotten this.
Yep.
I think with the horse and the wall I can actually defend against this. But yeah, this is certainly not what I would like to see.
Now, because of that unfortunate spawn, you'll take a couple extra turns at this point, which it's not ideal. I mean, you should still be able to make it, but it's not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I should have this.
Fun thing to mention as well, because we're now playing the campaign, there is also, I don't know how active it is at this point, but there's also a way to do online 1v1 and even 2v2, and that's definitely interesting. 2v2 matches can be really great because you can, I believe you can play 2 different factions at the same time as well, which makes it super interesting.
No sticky keys, I don't want to use you. I'm everywhere just a little bit short, but I think the knight on the right should do this. He has reinforcements, but I doubt that he will do something about it. Yeah, it's just the small units there. Defense was no, come on, stop it. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, we are gonna come up to the last fight right after this. Also, I sadly have to say that I'm probably gonna go rest him up by like a minute. Feels sad, man.
It's RNG in a nutshell. It's just the rotten marathon luck.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how Carlisle wants to play today.
You've seen gimmick fights, but have you seen gimmick boss fights?
Oh yes.
This is on a whole nother level. This
Yeah.
is an experience. Yeah.
Well, this one still is the easiest in my opinion because his hitbox is 3 wide and he doesn't move.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. This is probably the easiest fight.
I don't like where this one is going though. Also, it doesn't really look that appetizing.
So he just yeah, he just created some slimes. Let's stick with that. Let's stick with slimes.
Yeah.
He just
Well,
created some.
let's
They do.
do slimes, exactly.
Yeah, they do 15 damage each. Whenever you hit them, they disappear. But once they get to attack, they do 15 damage each, and you only have 55 HP. And you also notice the little 3 right under his staff. That means in 3 turns he's gonna do something fun.
Actually, I prefer him doing that because that actually uses up a turn that very well can decide for the good or better of what your run is gonna be like. On this one. Here, I'm just gonna take a little bit of damage because it doesn't really hurt that much. Give me some damage. Gonna get that one in. Also, he cannot do a lot. I did not get reinforcements exactly because of this.
Yeah, so what it does, it changes, I believe, 10 idle units into food. Once he gets the chance, but there were only 3 on the field, so it's only 3. And later on in the fight, you will see what he does with the food. That's actually
beauty.
reinforcement. Wow. Okay, that's really good. That was good. So that's what he does with the food.
Yeah,
And
he
the
eats
food
it. How you're
Yeah.
supposed to do things with food, then.
I don't know, I just wanted to make it exciting. But the more food is on the field, the more powerful his attack will be at this point.
Yeah, I can just skip through now, because
Yeah, this
the boy is gonna do it. So yeah, get ready on time.
yeah, the time is when the screen's completely faded out to white. That's when it's time. After the experience, by the way.
Wait for it.
After calculations.
And time. Okay,
Here's my.
that was quite a run. If I didn't lose like 6 minutes in the first 20 minutes, this would have been pretty good.
Yeah, the beginning was a bit rough, but your tournament was pretty good. I
Yeah.
would say your east side as well. That was really clean.
Yeah, basically everything after the archers was pretty good. So yeah, that's it with Might and Magic Godric campaign. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, we have a few runs still left for this marathon. Why did I now set it just somewhere where there's exactly no music running? Yes, let's do this.
The portal shakes and
So yeah,
shudders as
uh,
Rhea drops through.
I hope you enjoyed
and she
it.
falls
Vicky,
to earth,
thanks for
far from the silver
the
city.
commentary. Caster,
Yeah.
thanks for donation readings and
Stunned,
stuffs. And yeah,
She stares down
have a good rest
her
of the
limp
marathon,
body,
guys.
sprawled
It was my
on the ground
pleasure.
before her.
Thanks for running this.
There's a creeping sense of
I
awe
really enjoyed that you picked it
and
up
terror.
because I think
As
like
she
2 years ago I
peers
started,
through
or
her
3 years ago I started
spectral
running, and it was I was the only active at that point. I think we now have 6 or 7 active people on the leaderboard, so that's pretty good. The only thing I want to say is we don't really have like a Discord community for this game yet. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. If you want to get into speedrunning this, just message me, hit me up. I will help you with that. I don't know if you may up for that as well.
Sure.
But you can always just send me a message, send you a message, and we will help you to get started in this game.
Well, thank you so much for those final words. Thank you to you two, first off, for this run and the commentary. So just right after, we've got Devil May Cry 80% with Dan Spence 94. So get ready for that. But before then, we'll just get into a short intermission. So thank you everyone. This is UKSG Winter 2021, and we'll be seeing you in a few minutes.